In the name of Allah, we're gonna start. May Allah protect Saudi Arabia and all Islamic countries from any dangerous. Who can tell me what the title of our lesson today or yesterday? We talk about what? Yes, Jasser? Let's tell me, Jasser, the title of our lesson is?
Matter chain.
Yes, the matter change. Great job, Jasser. Tell me about the changes of the matter. We have two changes. The first one?
Physical.
Yeah, and
The
the second
one
chemical. Yeah, today inshallah we will learn more about chemical. Thanks a lot, Jasser. Great job. So our lesson about matter changes, let's identify the chemical changes today. Okay, so we know that we have two kinds of matter changes. The matter may be changed in a physical or chemical. So physical or chemical, physical or chemical. What about the physical? Like what? Who can tell me? Yes, Yahya Muayyad, tell me the physical changes like what? What about this paper, Yahya Muayyad?
Yes.
Tell me.
Bed. Bed.
What about this paper? If you do what in this paper, it's a physical change.
I want to make rabbit.
Yeah, if you fold or bend or cut or tear the paper, it's a?
It's a matter.
Yeah, it's a physical or chemical?
It's a physical.
Yeah, it's a physical. Great job, Yahya. Thanks a lot, Yahya. Yes, Turkey? Turkey?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Turkey. So Turkey, the physical change is a change in the shape or
size of matter.
matter. Great job, Turkey. So physical is a change in the shape or size. In the shape or
Size.
great job, Turkey. Thanks a lot. So physical change is a change in the shape or size of matter. It's a change in the shape or size of the matter. Okay. So if you're folding, great job, Turkey. Thanks a lot, honey. So if you're folding or bending the paper, tell me, Sultan Salah, what about this change? It's a physical or chemical? Yes, Sultan Salah?
Should you open my mic, me Turkey?
Sorry, Turkey, I'm sorry. Turn off, please. Yes, Sultan Salah?
Yes.
Yes, honey. If you're folding or bending the paper, now what about this change? It's a physical or chemical?
Physical.
Great job, Sultan. It's a physical. Thanks a lot, honey. Yes, Muhammad Riyad. Oh, yes, Muhammad Riyad. Muhammad Riyad. So it's a physical. Tell me about the physical change, Muhammad Riyad. Yeah. In the physical change, like folding. Now, what about the folding? The folding change the matter. Now we have a new matter, or it's still a paper.
It's still a paper.
It's still the same matter. Still the same
Matter.
just change in the size or shape. Change in the size or
Shape.
or shape. Great job, honey. Thanks a lot. Yes, Mishari?
You open my mic. Me Abdulaziz Islam.
I'm sorry. Abdulaziz Assam. Yes. Okay, so you can answer,
Yes.
Abdulaziz Assam. So what can you do in the solids, like the physical change? You can bend or
Teacher, yes, teacher.
fold or
Tear.
tear. Great job. It's a physical or chemical if you bend or fold or tear the
Chemical.
physical or chemical.
Physical.
Yes, it's a physical because it's the same matter. Great job, Abdulaziz. Thanks a lot. Yes, Mishari. Okay. Are you Abdulaziz Assam? Abdulaziz Laoudi. Okay, Abdulaziz Assam. Yes. Mishari. Okay. So, Mishari, in the physical change, now in the physical change, what about the mass? If you're folding this paper like this, if you're folding the paper, and this is the same one, okay? What about the mass? Now the mass will change or the same? Doesn't it change? Yes, Mishari?
Yes, teacher.
Tell me about the mass in the physical change. The mass change or doesn't change? It is the same.
Doesn't change.
Great job, Mishari. Doesn't change. They have the same mass because the proofs not change. Thanks a lot, Mishari, super boy. Okay. I love you more. So here, like the dry mud and the wet mud, it's a physical change. Just we add the water or without the water. So it's a physical change in this in the two pictures. We have a mud. We have a mud with the same rubbers, but just different in the shape. Okay. So in the physical change, it's become the same kind of matter. Yes, Basil or no? Basil? Basil? Yes, Agab? Agab?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Agab. So in the physical change, what? We have a new kind of matter or it's the same kind?
The same kind.
Great job, Agab. The same kind. It's still a paper. If we folding, it's still a paper. Thanks a lot, Agab. Okay. So this is about the physical change. And now it's easy to change it back or no? Yes. Yes, Zaid.
No.
Okay.
No.
Thank you so much, Agab. But listen to me. Listen well.
Okay.
Zaid. Mute your microphone.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
It's easy. If you're folding the paper, it's easy to change it back again to the same, to the last paper or no? It's not
Yes,
easy.
teacher.
Easy? Yeah, it's easy because...
Yes, teacher. I am Zaid.
Zaid, can you hear me?
Yes.
So listen well. What about this paper? If you're folding the paper, now it's easy to change it back to the normal paper or no?
Yes, I can.
Because it's a physical or chemical change?
Physical.
Because it's a physical change, so it is easy to change it back. Great job, Zaid. So Agab, listen well,
Teacher,
Agab.
give me 1,000,000 points.
Inshallah. So Agab, it's easy to change it back. Agab, it's easy to change it back. Thanks a lot, Zaid. So this is about the physical change, okay? Also, like if you turn this water into ice, we can turn the ice again into water. So it's also a...
Why you broke it? Why?
Yes, Agab. Mute your microphone, Agab. Okay, I tell you, it's easy. Agab, open your mic. Open your mic. Yes, Agab, open.
Yes.
Yes, it's easy to change it back in the physical change. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, Agab. Thanks a lot, Agab. Great job. Mute your microphone.
No, no.
Yes, Agab. It's easy to change it. Mute your microphone now. Yes,
Easy.
Naif.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, yes, honey. Now, what about the water? If we turn the water and also turns it back into water, the ice, the water to ice and the ice into water. Now we do a physical change or chemical. Yes, Sultan, physical change or chemical? In the same kind, it's a water. In the same kind, it's a water. We not have a new thing. In the same kind, it's a water. So it's a physical or chemical?
Chemical.
No, honey, it's a physical. It's a?
Physical.
Yes, great job. It's a physical change. Say the word again, physical. Physical?
Physical.
Change. Great job, Sultan. Thanks a lot. So in the physical change, grade 2, sorry, it's become the same kind of matter. It's easy to change it back, but change in the size and in the shape. Today, inshallah, let's learn more about the chemical. What about chemical change? Chemical change is opposite to the physical change, okay? So the chemical happen when the properties of matter change. Now in the chemical, the properties of the matter will change. How? If you burn the paper, if you have a paper and you burn the paper, what will happen to the paper? Now the paper, look, Oh, the paper will turn into ash. The paper will turn into ash. There's no paper now. There's no paper, okay? So it's not easy to change it back. In the chemical change, it's not easy to change it back. Now it will be ash. So it's not easy to change it back. Yes, Sulaiman?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, honey. If you have a paper and you burn the paper, heat the paper, now it's easy to change the paper back? To turn
No.
Of course.
No.
No. Now it will turn into ash. So it's a physical or chemical change?
Can it?
Great job, Sulaiman. It's a chemical. So in the chemical change, the properties of matter will change. Thanks a lot, Sulaiman. It's not easy to change it back, and it's become a new kind of matter. We have a new kind of matter in the chemical change, not the same matter, grade 2, sorry. So it's become a new kind of matter. Like if you're frying the egg, look, we have an egg now, we can eat it, we can smell it. So it's a new kind. We cannot change back to the normal egg. So it's become a new kind of matter. It's become a new kind of matter, honey. In the chemical change, it's become a new kind of matter, okay? Yes, Omar Adil. Yes, Omar Adil.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, tell me about in the chemical change. We have the same kind of matter or now we have a new kind of matter?
No.
Huh?
No.
New kind?
A new?
Yes.
New kind.
Don't say new, say new. We can a new kind. We have a new? Yes, honey?
Yes, we have a new kind.
Yes, we can read it as new, okay? So we have a new kind of matter. Great job, Omar. So it's a chemical or physical?
Chemical.
Yeah, great job, Omar. It's a chemical. Thanks a lot, honey. Yes, Nasser. Nasser? Nasser?
Yes, teacher, أنا ناصر.
Yes, Nasser. So if you have a new kind of matter, now you have physical or chemical change?
Change.
Chemical, physical or chemical?
Chemical.
Yeah, great job, Nasser. We have chemical. We have?
Chemical.
Yes, we have chemical change. Thanks a lot, Nasser. Great job. So we have chemical change. Okay. So in the chemical change, it's not easy to change the matter back. Now we have a new matter. Now we have a new matter. So it's not easy to change it back. Okay. So chemical change happen when the properties of matter change. Tell me, Muhammad Zahrani, when happened the chemical change? When the Muhammad Zahrani? Where are you, Muhammad? Yes, honey. So the chemical change happen when the
Matter.
what with matter? The properties of matter now. It's a change or the same like physical?
Change.
Yes. So which change? The properties of matter. Which change?
Properties of matter.
Great job, honey. The properties of matter change. So now we have a chemical change. Yes, Muhammad Al-Mahani. When the properties of matter change, Muhammad, now we have a chemical change or physical? Yes, honey, when the properties of matter change, now we have a chemical or physical change?
Chemical.
Chemical, great job, honey, chemical change. So chemical change maybe happen by the burn or by rust. Look, what about this metal iron? It is rust, it is rust, it is rust. Yes, Saqar? Tell me, Saqar, what happened here in this? Yes, Saqar. Okay, so
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
tell me what happened here in this metal iron or metal nail. What happened? It is
Bear.
It is rust. It is.
Glass.
Yeah, it is rust from the air and the water. It is rust from the
Air.
air and the water. So now, can we change it back to the normal one like this one or no?
Not easy. Not easy.
Yes,
Not
not
easy.
So it's a chemical or physical change happen here.
Chemical.
Great job.
Chemical.
The chemical, because we have a new kind of
Of metal.
Great job, soccer. Thanks a lot. Amazing, Ani. So here we have a new kind of matter. The metal nail is rust. The metal nail is rust. So we have a new kind of matter. So chemical change can happen by burns or rust. Burns or rust. Yes, Saud? How the chemical change can happen? Give me examples like
Paper.
burn, burn
Wait, teacher, please. Wait, teacher. Wait.
or rust. Rain or rust.
What, teacher?
Rust, I get. So rust.
Rust.
Yes, rust. Are you so rust? Rust. So burns or rust? Burns or
Rust.
rust. Thanks a lot, Saud. Great job. It's an example of the chemical change. So in the chemical change, we have a new kind of matter. It's not easy to change it back. And now it's become a new kind with different properties. Yes, Yahya Hussein? Now we have a new kind of matter with the same properties or with different properties. Yes, honey, now we have a new kind of matter. This matter with the same properties or different properties?
Different.
Great job with different properties. Thanks a lot, Yahya. Also, if you chemical change can happen. Yeah, it's a chemical. Great job, Yahya. Thanks a lot, honey. Malik, please turn off your camera. Yes, Yahya? Yes, please. Malik, turn off your camera. Okay, so chemical change also can happen by the heat or light. Heat or light. Affected if you see the heat or light or the chemical change. What else? Other examples for this, for the heat and, for the chemical change. Look at this one. Look at this metal nail. What happened now? The water and the air change this metal nail and rust it and rust the metal nail. So now we have a new kind of matter or the same, Malik. Yes, Malik?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, honey. Tell me. I'm sorry. Yeah, turn on your mic again.
Yes.
Yes, honey. Okay, let's tell me here in number 2. What about this metal nail? What about this metal nail? The water and the air here effect on this metal nail, okay?
Yes.
Yes, and the metal nail now rust, okay? Rust. So what about this one? It's now what happened here? It's a chemical change or it's a physical change?
Mechanical.
Chemical or physical?
Physical.
Great job, because here we have a new matter or it's the same like the normal one?
Not is the same.
It is the same or not?
Same.
Yes, it's a new one.
Not same.
To change it easy, and this one with different properties. Great job, Malik. Thanks a lot. So here, water and air cause the this metal to rust, and rusting is a chemical change that happened. Okay. Yes. What about this heat? The heat. What happened to the matchsticks? Yes. Yes, Hatim. Hatim.
Yes. Yes.
Look at this matchstick. This is before and this is after the change. What happened? The heat effect on this on this matchsticks. Okay, so tell me, what about the new matchsticks? Now, what happened here? It's a chemical change or physical?
Physical.
Physical. Can you turn the new one, change it back to the normal one? It's easy.
Chemical.
Why? Because can you change it to the normal one or no?
No.
No. So when the heat effect, so when you see the heat, it's a chemical change. It's a
Chemical change.
yes. Also water and air, it's a chemical or physical.
Chemical.
Great job, Hatim. Also, it's a chemical. Thanks a lot, Hatim. Yes, Kusai. But what about this plastic here? What about the air and the water? The air and the water can change the properties of the plastic? Yes or no? Look, what before and after? Change or the same? Change or the same, Kusai?
It's red.
Change? How it's a change? Look at the red one here before and the red one after. It's a change or the same?
Same.
The same. So the water and the air can change the plastic or cannot?
No.
Cannot change the plastic. So if you put the plastic in the water and the air, so they don't change the properties of the plastic. They don't change the properties of the
Plastic.
yes, great job, Qusay. Thanks a lot, Qusay. Okay, so all of these are examples of the chemical change when the matchsticks heat by heat, affected by heat. So it will, now we have a chemical change when the water and air cause the metal to rust. It's also a physical, sorry, change. What about this egg? Okay, when you frying this egg, and now we use the heat. Okay, so Marzouk, what about the heat? Heat cause a chemical change or physical change, Marzouk?
Teacher, yes.
Yes, what about the heat? If you're frying this egg, now it's a physical change or chemical change, honey?
What?
Look here, this is the egg. We're frying the egg on the heat. We use the heat. I tell you that if you use the heat, so now you have a physical change or chemical?
Chemical.
Yeah, great job, because the heat causes the egg to go through chemical change, and you can see and smell and eat the egg, but now
Bye.
you cannot eat it. So the heat changed the properties of the matter. The heat changed the properties of the
Mother.
great job, Marzouk. Thanks a lot, honey. The heat changed the properties of the matter. So the heat causes a chemical change. The heat causes a chemical change, okay? So who can tell me, how can you tell if a chemical change happened? We have something, if it is a chemical change, okay? I'm sorry. Yes, Abdullah Muhammad Sayed, it's tell me how you know that it's a chemical change. Number one, when the mother, yes, Abdullah Muhammad Sayed. Abdullah Muhammad. Okay, yes, Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman. What's wrong? Abdurrahman.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, honey. Okay, so Abdurrahman, tell me, how can you tell if a chemical change happened? If you have an example and I ask you, it is a chemical or physical? How you know?
Chemical.
How you know it's a chemical? How? Number one, you look. Now it's become a new kind of matter or it's the same in the chemical? What about the kind of matter? In the chemical, we have a new kind of matter or the same matter?
A new kind of matter.
Yes, great job. New kind with different properties. With
Different purpose.
yes, and tell me. So it's a great job, Abdurrahman. It's become a new kind of matter with different properties. Thanks a lot, Abdurrahman. Great job. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Abdullah. Okay, I have an examples for you. Let's tell me which is a physical change and which is chemical. Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
When a metal iron like this metal iron screw rust in the rain. Now we have a physical or chemical change. Tell me that
Physical.
it's a physical. Tell me why it's physical. Why?
Because
Can we change this metal back easy to the normal one?
change.
Can or cannot?
Cannot.
So if it cannot change, it's a physical or chemical, Abdullah?
Physical.
Are you sure it's physical? If it's cannot, yeah, it's a chemical. Yeah, it's a chemical. If we cannot change it to the normal one or turn it back, so it's a
Chemical.
It's a chemical. So rust, honey, rust causes a chemical. Rust causes a
Chemical.
Great job, Abdullah. Thanks a lot, honey. Yes, Hamad. Hamad.
Yes,
Hamad.
teacher.
Yes, honey. And what about this paper? A piece of paper is folded here. So now we have a physical or chemical change.
Chemical.
Great job. Why, Hamad?
Because we can, it's easy to change it.
Yes, great job.
To change it before.
Yeah, and it's still the same
It
paper.
is easy.
Yeah, and it's still the same paper.
Yes.
Yeah,
Still
great.
the same.
Hamad, thanks a lot.
Yes, still the same.
Yes, amazing, Hamad. Thanks a lot. Yes, Amr. Amr. Amr.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Amr. Okay, tell me here. The rocks here breaks down into soil. Look at these rocks. What will happen here? It's a physical change or chemical?
Chemical.
Why chemical? If it is physical, why? Or if it is chemical, why? Tell me the reason. You say physical or chemical?
Because physical.
Physical or chemical? I can't hear you.
Chemical.
Chemical. Can you see a new kind of matter here or it's still a rocks?
It's still a rocks?
Yeah, it's still a rocks. So now it's a physical or chemical?
Chemical.
If it is still the same kind of matter, it's a physical or chemical, Amr?
Physical.
Physical, Amr, great job. If we have the same kind of matter like the paper, it's a physical. It's a
Physical.
just a change in the size and shape. That's just a change in the size and
shape.
yes, thanks a lot, Amr. Thanks, honey, super boy. Yes, Abdullah Al-Hakami?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, honey. Now tell me about the water. If you have or the water freezes and turns into ice again.
Yes, when I have water, I will put it in the freezer, then it will be freeze and it's gonna be an ice.
Great job. And now the ice will turn back into the water, okay? So it's a physical change or chemical? Sorry?
It will bring to chemical.
It's a chemical. Now we have a new kind of matter and we cannot turn it back. The ice cannot turn it back to the water, and the water cannot turn it back to ice, or it's easy.
It can't not turn to ice back.
The ice cannot turn back to the water? Are you sure? Can. So if it is can turn back, it is the same kind. In the same kind, it's a water. So it's a physical or chemical?
Physical.
Yeah, great job, Abdullah. It's a physical. Thanks a lot, honey. Yes, Abdulaziz Mansour. Abdulaziz Mansour. Abdulaziz Mansour. Okay, what's wrong? I think you have a problem. Okay. Yes, Omar Muhammad.
نعم معلمتي.
Are you Omar Muhammad? Okay. Yes. Omar. So look, Omar, what about this peach? A peach now turns brown. So it's physical or chemical? Now it's easy to change it
Chemical.
or no? Yeah, great job. It's a chemical because it is. Yeah, because it is. Yes, Omar Muhammad, where are you? Because it is not easy to change it back. Not easy to change it back. Thanks, Omar. Great job. Yes, Omar Saeed.
Teacher, you open for me.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Teacher,
Yes. Who opened the mic? Yes, Omar.
I am Omar Saeed.
Okay, wait, Abdulaziz, after Omar Saeed. Yes, Omar. Look at this example. A ball gets wet. Now, what about this ball? It's a physical or chemical?
Physical.
Yeah, great job. It's a physical. Why, honey? Because
It is a water.
yeah, just it's a water and we can dry it. Thanks a lot, honey. Yes, Abdulaziz Mansour.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, honey. What about this slice of cheese? Look at this cheese. The slice of the cheese now melts above the burger, okay, or above the meat. Yeah, so this is a physical or chemical? Sobhi, turn off your
Mickey
camera.
Mouse.
Chemical, if you put it inside the freezer, what will happen to this cheese? It can turn back or no?
No.
No, we cannot turn this melts cheese back. Are you sure?
Yes.
Like the ice and the water. It's like the ice and the water. We put it in the freezer, so it will be ice. We put it outside, it will be water. Like this, sorry. Like this cheese. If we put it, if it is melts, okay? Yes, Abdulaziz, are you hear me? So if it is melts,
Yes.
yeah, if it is melt, and if we freeze it, so it will be the same. It's a cheese. So it's a physical or chemical?
Physical.
Great job, Abdulaziz. It's a physical because it's a cheese. Thanks a lot, honey. Yes, Sobhi? Sobhi?
Teacher.
Yes, now an egg is fried. If you fry the egg on heat, it's a physical or chemical?
Physical.
Physical, can you change this egg to the normal?
No.
Huh,
No.
physical?
Not physical.
So chemical?
Yes.
Yes, it's a chemical because we cannot change it back. We cannot change it back. Thanks a lot, Sobhi. Okay, so I hope that now you can, you know what the difference between the physical and the chemical change. Yes, Ali? Ali?
Yes.
Yes, Ali, let's answer, honey. During what change one kind of matter change a different kind of matter? During physical or chemical? The matter change into a new one, a different kind. Physical or chemical, Ali?
Chemical.
Yes, chemical. Great job, Ali. Thanks a lot, Ali. You are super. Okay. Yes. Jabir. Jabir? Jabir, turn off your camera.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Jabir. When what goes through a chemical change, it may be possible to change it back. Which go through a chemical change? We talk about what, like solid or liquid or gas. It's called what, Jabir?
Gas.
Yes, the gas and the solid and the liquid, all of this are a matter.
Matter.
Yes, matter. So when matter go through a chemical change, when? Matter. When?
Matter.
Thanks a lot, Jabir. Great job. Yes, Osama, turn off your mic. Yes, Osama? Osama?
Learning.
Yes, honey. So when, yeah, great job. Yes, when the wood is what in the fireplace, a chemical change is Okay, so is burning when the wood is burning in a fireplace. Now a chemical change is taking place. Thanks a lot, Osama. Super. Yes, Salim. Salim.
Yes.
Nice. So observing what and feeling what and cold, all of this, that a chemical change may be okay, or observing, right? Light or dark?
Light.
Light. And feeling heat or cold? Heat and what and cold? Heat or size?
Feet.
Heat and cold. Thanks a lot, Salim. Great job. Okay.
Teacher did me 20 points.
Okay, honey, yes.
20 points.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, yes. So, thanks for today. My bird's finished. I wanted to play this game with you, but there's no time. So I will send to you the link on the Classera. Okay, honey? So have a nice day. Thanks for today. So I hope now that you know the difference between physical and chemical change. Okay, physical and chemical. In the chemical, it's become a new kind, but with different groupers. But in physical, we have the same kind with the same groupers, just different in size and shape. Okay, anyone not answer? Anyone here is not answer?
Why did